Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So, today's video, I wanted to take the time to just cover everything that I've learned about Renown, how to farm it for all 4 reps. Now, I will say I'm not the best at this, I'm just sharing with what I have discovered, all of the places, locations, stuff like that. There could be more lucrative ways to sort of discover it and things that I have not discovered yet, and but they really did a great job of keeping a lot of stuff secret this time, and so just putting out all the information that I have out there to sort of help you guys out the best that I can. So anyway, before we get in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps me get out there, and it helps me get discovered, and helps me, help as many people as I possibly can, which is the entire point of my channel. So anyway, let's get into the video. So there are 4 reps in the Dragon Isles that we're going to be exploring. We have the Dragonscale Expedition, we have the Maruuk Centaur, the Iskaara Tuskarr, and the Valdrakken Accord. Now, each of these reps, going through the main story will earn you a decent amount of rep. I got to about 8 or 10 by completing all of Lore Master in the Dragon Isles here. And so, that can be a great way. Do all those quests if you're really grinding for Renown. But obviously, questing's pretty self-explanatory, as well as you can do world quests and stuff like that. That applies to every single one of them. There are world quests, there are in-game quests. What I wanted to take the time to is show you all the hidden storylines, the hidden things, the things that might not be so obvious for you guys, and how powerful they can be. So first off, we're going to talk about the Dragonscale Expedition. Now, there are a few things you can do. One of them is going to be buying as many small expedition shovels as you see fit. Always good to bring a ton of those with you. I actually ended up using all of mine last time, so I actually need to buy some more. I had like 20 of those on me, and I have dug that many treasures. And we'll sort of talk about that, but I usually buy 10 or so, and then I fly around if I'm farming the rep. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this spell book. So this is where you can sort of improve your rep with them and get new sort of passive things. The biggest ones are going to be this, the Cartographer's Flag. Now, there are over 20 high peaks in Dragon Isles. I will link a video down below that I sort of used, and it showed every single one of these things. Once you have this Cartographer's Flag, you can fly around, and it is the easiest 5k renown that you can get, which is 2 whole levels for your character. Then also getting cataloging gear and climbing gear are great things too. They unlock more world quests that you can go out and do. So definitely make sure you get those. Everything else is sort of just optional and improves your quality of life. I would definitely get anomaly detection spell framework. It allows you to sort of activate this spell, and it goes all gray, and you can just see treasures through walls if they exist. So the reason we bought these shovels is to farm exactly that. We're going to be looking for treasures, and the reason you farm some treasures here with them is because every single treasure drops a Dragon Isles artifact. And so I'm just doing a quick little lap here to see if we can find a little treasure. You just sort of go around on your map. You'll see the icon if you have a shovel and so on. So it doesn't look like it. So we're just going to go ahead and head back to... Oh, we have found a treasure. That's actually a magical bound chest. We can't unlock that yet because we do not have the Renown to. But that's sort of what this anomaly thing detects. It allows us to see that as well, but that's way further down the road. So say we flew around and we found those piles of dirt. We could then come here to the base camp, and we could turn in these treasures for reputation. So as you can see, we have 60 Dragon Isle artifacts from previous farming. We turn this in, and for 20 of them you get 300 rep. So right there's 900 rep for that. So that's one of the major ways to do it, on top of the hills. So that's going to bring us, that's the basic for the Dragonscale people and what you can do with that. Next, we are going to head to the Centaurs and sort of explain what you can do with their reputation. So I'll see you when we get there. Whoop! So we're here at the Centaur camp. Now, one of the biggest things with them is going to be their hunting encampments. So we have their main one here. It's called a Grand Hunt. You'll unlock these just by doing their base storyline with everything. And so we have the Grand Hunts right here. They'll appear in one zone, and then you go to them and you do 6 little objectives. Each of these objectives rewards 25 renown, and then it also will be at the end, even if there's diminishing returns on it. So like the first one you does gives an epic chest, I think that gives you 20 relics, and then it just goes down and down and down. I've saturated mine from farming, and we have gotten down to 4 relics per hunt. And I will say you can show up at any stage in the hunt. You won't get the renown early, but if you're just doing relics, you could go when it's on the final stage, get your chest, and you will get 4 relics from that. Then you come here to Hunt Instructor Boscu right here, and you can turn in them for 500 rep for 20, so a little higher reputation marks that you sort of see with them, but there's not much to do with them. It's just simply go out there and hunt. Another source of them is really rare mobs. Any rare creature or animal, it feels like it drops those, whereas you'll get sort of Titan relics with more humanoid type rares. It just really depends on the zone and the area, but any animal definitely will drop those trophies for the centaurs, and there's nothing really too lucrative with them. It's just sort of doing those things. At 10 you do unlock a pet that'll help you on those hunts. You can just get some nice rewards like a Hearthstone that'll teleport you to the camp. So the camp right here it moves every sort of 3 days, and this camp also gives you dailies. I almost forgot about that, but then I looked at that Hearthstone there. So you have this camp here that gives new clan quests. It moves every 3 to 4 days, I think. Just look on your map, look at the timer. It just moved today, so I'll actually have these daily quests that I will be able to do for the Centaur. As you can, there's usually like 3 to 5 of them that they allow you to do. It's pretty freaking great and awesome. So this one has 3 of them, and these all, as you see, give decent renown. They also give some gear depending on your character's eye level. So you get money, reputation. You definitely would recommend doing these every time that they are up. And there you go. So that's just another easy way to get 600 renown, and the mobs that you fight can drop those items as well. So anyway, that's it for the Centaurs, guys. We're going to head to the Azure Span and see the Tuskarr. So I'll see you then. So we have arrived here at the Tuskarr city. I think it's Iskaara, and so it's Iskaara, and so it has this thing called the community feast right here. This is its repeatable event. This is how you can farm rep with them. Other than that, doing every quest, I even leveled fishing and cooking to the max, and I was unable to sort of get it. But every single time you do a task here, you get 25 reputation, and with that 25 reputation, it just sort of adds up, and this is really the only way to sort of do it. You just fill up that community feast, you do a task. So right here, they want me to purchase that from some tea, so I gotta find this NPC and see. Doing this will reward, if you get it to legendary, you will get rewarded with some Tuskarr fishing relics, or sacred Tuskarr totems. So you take those totems all the way over here in this basement here, and you will be able to get rep with them. This is one of the hardest ones to do. Apparently there are treasures that are out there that you can get that have totems, but I have scoured this land and I have yet to even find one of those chests. So they give 15 per. Like I said, that community feast event, if you get it all the way up to legendary, which as you can see with this one, we're not going to get there, it was at poor, it can reward you with some things. Now, one thing I have noticed is these quest lines right here, they say renown 10, renown certain level of Renown that you have to get to. They give really good quest lines. I got 900 reputation for doing the first one here. It had you gather 3 things and then you kill the guy over here. He gave me 900 rep, which I think was insane. I haven't seen any like single rep things do that. I would try to find this dude, but sometimes it's hard to find them. He's over here, so he did pop up on my map finally. Oh, he's down in the basement, actually. We were right there. So that is sort of what we do for this, and it can give all sorts of tasks. Some very easy, some very difficult. These will give you that, so you can buy his tea. Now that we have his tea, we can go throw it in the pot, and we will get our reputation. And then at the end of the soup, you will get something in return for it. It's really buggy when there's a ton of people. I've seen hundreds of people doing this at one time, but right there we got 25 reputation for doing that. This one is now having us stir the pot, and then at the end of this timer here, we will get some more relics that we're able to turn in, I believe. So it's just really good. Once you're at Legendary and have completed it once, you don't really have to do more. This is something that you will get. You can do it every hour, so just right now it's on 45. On the 45 for me, so like 11:45. I don't know how it is on every server, but that's just what it is for me right now. Anyway, guys, that's sort of it for this event. This one has a similar diminishing returns as the hunt, but it's just something that you can sort of do, and you will get some reputation with that. So, but other than that, it's just doing all their quests. Every quest you see around there, definitely do these guys. As you can see, these guys are my lowest rep because there really isn't much way to hard farm it other than doing this thing with the soup community feast thing. So anyway, guys, that's it for the Tuskarr, and we will head to the Valdrakken Accord finally. So, guys, one thing I forgot to mention is with the Tuskarr, you can go to these raremouth fishing holes, and there are 2 dailies that you can complete to get a little bit extra reputation with them. It's not too much, but it's definitely something to do every day. Similar to the Centaur camp, just some dailies that you can do to get a little bit more extra rep. And so right now it's just been right outside of Valdrakken in Thraldraxxus, but I believe it will move in the coming week. But it's right there on your map, and you can just do those dailies real quick. So anyway, that was it. Sorry I forgot that, and we are now headed to the Valdrakken Accord reputation. And so this one's a little tough to sort of grind by just farming relics, but they have Titan relics that you can get. These are really done from the black dragons over in the Waking Shores, but you can come right here at the Obsidian Enclave, kind of hidden, to turn in these Titan relics, and that will give you 15 reputation with them. Now every time you increase your renown with them, you will unlock things like dragon riding and other sort of things to help you out the best. Doing those dragon riding dailies super easy. They just have you do a race course, and those give you some rep. Now, the biggest way to farm it is going to be going to the Obsidian Citadel right here, and is going to be farming the Wrathion keys out. I know it is a pain in the butt, anyone that has done it, but you can sit there and farm it pretty much infinitely as long as you want, and you can farm these key framings, which drop most commonly off of rares, and then you can get key fragments, which just drop off of everyone in elites. So you need 3 framings and 30 fragments. So there are tons of groups going there just grinding. Every time you turn in a key, you get Wrathion rep, as well as a little bit of Valdrakken rep. Killing those rares will also yield you big reputation with that faction. You know, it's about 50 per rares are always around. You can either kill them for the Centaur or Valdrakken reputation and trophies. there are unique rares that spawn at the Obsidian Citadel way more than it feels like they do elsewhere. But there's tons of groups farming it. You just open your group finder, type in Obsidian Farm, and you are guaranteed to pretty much find it. So here, look, Obsidian Key Farm, just the first one here. We'll type that. Tons and tons of groups doing the grind right now. So if you're interested, just do that, and you will get a ton of Wrathion rep to get some cool stuff with that, as well as you'll get Valdrakken rep. But right now, that is the best way to farm it. But anyway, guys, that's sort of it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope it helps you out. If you think I missed anything with Renown, anything that comes to your mind, please let me know, and I will gladly help you. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.